all you pioneers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in Satisfactory 1.0, and we have finished up with FICSIT. And I think the first thing I'm going to do right now is take some of the, we got to take some of the decorations down, right? So let's get rid of this snowman, and we're going to get rid of these, what is it? Snowmakers. Get rid of the candy cane. And we'll get rid of this one. And I think we need to get rid of this tree. Get rid of this. We're not going to take everything down. The assembly line, I'll take it down piece by piece as we get to that. But this is just to get rid of some of this stuff out of here, so it's not in our way. All right. We'll worry about changing the lights later. All right. So that's what we're going to be working on today, is we're going to be taking down some of these FICSIT stuff. But we're also going to set up our modular frame, and that's going to be actually fairly easy. Let me see what I ended up in my inventory. Oh yeah, Reeves and stuff. That's going to not do me a whole hell of a lot of good. But we'll throw that over, put this over here in the crate. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and that. Get rid of that. We don't need those, and we don't need those. The rest of that stuff is usable. So the other thing that I got out of FICSIT was a hard drive for a Christmas present. So I've got that. So let's go ahead and get that going into the research queue. We'll come over here. Out of my way. Where are we at? Hard drives. So I've got one. Let's go ahead and scan. Now that takes about 10 minutes, so that's why I wanted to get it going now. And then we'll let that scan away and see what kind of recipes we get out of it. All right, so that's that. Keep getting those out of the way. So the other thing I wanted to do is I had managed to get the advanced steel production milestone. So let's grab all of the parts for that. We needed 100 modulars, steel tubes. I went ahead and made some steel tubes, 500 of those, and we're gonna have to run over to our rotors and grab 200 of those, and we can at least get that going to get the ship back, and we can also get started on our next milestone, because those are going to be important as we move forward here. So let's see. Did I set up? Yeah. With dealing with that FICSIT stuff, we really kind of got caught up on getting a lot of this stuff built up. All right, so that will start pushing those out. They'll start producing more. And hopefully I've got enough power over here. Let's take a look at that. And I might have to at some point go and gather up some more materials, but let's see what we got in the storage. Yeah, but we're not using all that much power. Those two, the rotors have now started using power. I grabbed some limestone a little bit earlier, but everything else is pretty much at a standstill. All right, so let's go ahead and get this milestone going and see what Ada has to say. She was not a big fan of this FICSIT stuff. Let's get this out of the way. Oop. There we go. All right. E. Let's add in there that and that, and there we go. Ready for launch. All right, let's click that.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to FICSIT at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Well, hell, Ada. Sure we can't see the statistics? Okay, so that's off and going. So now we can select our next milestone. And I think, well, there's that, which would be pretty easy. The Mark III, I'm not so, I would really like to get this. And then we've got hypertubes. So this requires the blueprint, and I think we got that blueprint. So let's check our codex and see what we got for parts. It should be down here towards the bottom, right there, in case. And we've got all of these others. So that was why we needed to get that one milestone done. Now let's go ahead and select this milestone. This gives us power storage. So when we put in our coal production generation, then we can also create a battery that will help store additional power. So if you do drop a little bit, or if you do pull over more power than needed, then that will supply that extra push of power. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with the biomass, but that's okay. So let's select that. So we've got that in there. So that will be our next milestone, which will be a little ways off yet. The other thing that, I didn't mean to do that. The other thing that we have our smart plates done. We'll move those over towards the end and get that 1000 done. But then we've got the versatile frame. I also think if we go back into the codex, let's go to our parts. Let's get down to the bottom. Versatiles. Oh, we've got that framework. So I believe the only one we don't have. Oh yeah, we got the automated wiring. So we now have all of our blueprints to complete phase 2, and we already have 1,000 of the smart plates done. So we've got to kind of work more on that. Next thing I want to do then is let's go up here. I want to get the modular frame in place because we are going to be needing that for additional blueprints and stuff, or not blueprints, but for additional parts. So it's going to play a key part in that. And I had that figured out. So I think what I need to do, and so I wanted to what I really wanted to do was to get a to-do list set up for that. And we can do that this way. All right, so in order to create our modular frame, if we go to our parts, we go down to here, modular frame, we need reinforced plates and rods. So I think what I can do is we'll put a splitter in here, which this could affect our smart plating, but I don't see that as too much of a problem, actually. So I think that will work. I don't think we have a spare slot over here. Maybe we do. So this is rods coming in, and it's splitting. Actually, it would just be a matter of running out of here. All right, we could use that. And then the steel plate or reinforced plates is coming out of here. And we could put a splitter in right here. And then maybe we could put an assembler in right here. There's enough room. It would be tough getting those steel plates out of, or those rods out of there. But we might be able to snake that around. So we'll give that a try. So I think what we want to do is so let's do this. Well, no, it won't fit in there. Those blocks are too big. I was thinking we have, if we go into our parts, so we have foundations. But these things are big. They take up quite a bit of space. So if we do a Q on this, if we do a click onto there, you can kind of see how much space that takes up. So I was thinking I could put that over there and then put that merge block up. But I think the best thing will be to, oh, our research is done. The best thing to do would be to right, so that splitter is coming out of here. If we was to run the splitter out of here, let's do that. Take that out, and then we go 3, put that into there like that. And that will give us the ability to run a conveyor out of here. Okay, I like that plan. All right, so what I need to do the modular, we go to parts. It is built in the assembler. So I need to make, so really all I need is, zoom the game. Really all I need, we go over to here. We go to production. We need one assembler, and we need one splitter. Should be logistics, and we do one splitter. So we just about have all the parts. What I was going to do, let's do just exactly what I was going to do. Even though I do have all the parts that I need. Well, we're going to go down here and start dismantling this spaghetti of a mess that I did for Fixmas. And eventually all of that Fixmas stuff is going to be taken out. That's a constructor. We might as well start with this. What do we got in here? We've got a bunch of candy canes. But this is an assembler, so let's take this out. All right, we've got that out of there. And we could probably take this out. And let's go ahead and take this out. And this is a splitter. So let's just start dismantling some of this stuff. All right. Let's go. Well, first off, let's go check our research before we forget about it. Snake our way through. Yeah, you can see that was really quite a spaghetti mess. The other thing I'll do, and I'll do this offline, I'm going to take this out because I'm going to have to deal with all of that excess iron ore. But let's go check our research out. And let's see what we got. Confirm. Analysis. One scan remaining alternate. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we have an alternate automated miner recipe. We could rescan again. Produced in the assembler. I don't know if we really need that automated miner recipe. I don't know what it really does. Production rate 1 per minute. It takes 4 steel. Now, I actually think this might... I'm going to guess in the future we're going to be relying more on this used quartz recipe. So let's select that reward. Okay. There was something else. Let's see. I needed to see alien technology. That needed crystals. That required the Mercer spear. Okay, well, I guess that's it for now. Because I did pick up a couple of more Mercer spears. And then while I am over here, we might as well drop some more of this stuff off. Let's get rid of that and that and that. Oh good, I didn't pick up too much stuff out of that. Okay, let's see if we can't get this modular framework in place. Get down here. All right. Which we're going to need to hook up power. If we were to put another... Let's see, that pole has to... I think we're going to have to move this pole. Just tied into that right there. All right, let's move this pole and get it back into place. All right. So now if we go to 1, we're going to need 2 more poles. I think. If we put one close enough over to here, and that should be out of the way. And then I think we're going to need another one in. This is where we're going to put our merge block. Let's put one in right here. That should allow us to connect up our wires and have be able to connect in. So that's got 3 there. We might as well connect that up to there, and we need to connect that over to there. We have one left here, so let's do this. Let's just get our assembler into place. Okay. Let's just put in right there for the moment, and let's see how that spaces out. Because we're going to need to be able to run the conveyor system out, and know what else we need to put in. But I think that will work right there if we... That conveyor system can come right here, and if I can put a storage for the modular frames right here, I think that will work. Okay, so let's do that. I should have enough stuff for the storage. Yeah, we should be good. That's coming in and that's coming out. Oh shoot, I forgot to build that other one. All right, so let's get this into place first. That's encroaching. I think about the best we can do is put that right there, about like that. Hit H. If we move this over, all right, go ahead. Let's see if we can move that up a little bit, because I do need room to come out of the other side. Let's put that right there. We can always take it out. Now let's get that assembler back into place. Production, assembler. And let's hit H. We are going to need to move that, nudge that back, that away. And that should allow us to run that into there. When we put our splitter into here, that should give us room. Yeah, let's put that in. Oh. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. All right, let's look at this again. Let's bump that forward just a little bit. Well, not too much. About right there. I should have room to bring the conveyors out. You know what? If we bump this over a little bit like this, that should give me plenty of room. Let's go ahead and build that. All right. Now, let's get out of that. put our splitter block right here, I think. Okay. Now, Q, logistics, splitter. All right, so we're gonna need to put it that way. Let's hold that in place there. I think that looks pretty good, actually. Let's see if we can bump this back a little bit. And put that in there. Put 3 in from right there over to there. And we can go ahead and connect this up to there. All right. And can we get under? Let's crouch a little bit, walk under. And this one's going to have to come out here. And it's going to come in on this side. Come over here about like this. Go ahead and turn it. Let's put it in. Bring that over. See how that looks. Yeah. And we put that in right to there like that. Okay. While we're thinking about it, this needs to make modular frames. Okay. And then here's the real tricky part. If I so I got to get it over here. So it's got to come out of you know, it might be easier. What if we did this? Let's take this out. And then we go 3. Bring this conveyor in right to there. And then we can bring this splitter out. And let's kind of put... Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's not going to work. Let's see if it will work over here. Well, we're going to have to do this again. Let's escape out of that. Since I locked that, let's go 3. All right. I think we need to, I don't know, it might be, that just might be too close. Although I might have to bring the screws out a little wider. But let's see if we can get this to come in. Okay, that's going to work. Let's just that right there. All right, since that's coming into there, now we just need to come up to there. And then we can kind of bring these over to here like this. Maybe something about like that. There we go. And then we put that into there like that. And then the only other thing we need to hook up is to bring our finished product over into here. And then we just need to get power to it. Which, if we go right here, we've got this post that we can connect into there. And it is got the parts in, and let's see how fast those should, at least for now, those should load up fairly quickly. All right, that's our modular frames, and we should see one coming out of here pretty quick. And it will produce 2 at a time. So, and that's 2 per minute. So obviously these are going to get backed up and filled up. So this should be able to produce at full production, even with everything else going. And okay, there's our first 2 coming out. And then they're just going to go over and go into storage here. Okay, modular frames. All right, let's see what's next for today. We have I guess I need to take down some more of these Christmas decorations. I don't know if the big Christmas tree will go away on its own. We're going to see, but we might as well at least start clearing out some of this here. All right. You know, and I guess the other thing that we need to build, because I think this Christmas stuff, let's go ahead and just keep loading this stuff over into here. But we could always send that Fixma stuff once we get done with it all into the special, into the Awesome Sink shop and the Awesome Sink. So that's a shop which doesn't take too much stuff, and then the sink, it produces coupons that we can use. Now I did get a few coupons from the Fixma stuff. So if we go over here, you can see I got 30 coupons. So we're going to want to get that up and going here pretty soon as well. And I was planning on putting it over in this area right here where the Fixmas tree is. Let me double check this here as well. We shouldn't really be using much. But you know what? We're just going to make sure. Let's go ahead and take out. Let's take that set of lights out. And that way we're not using any power. Actually, what we can do is just do this. Let's put that in standby mode. And put that in standby mode. That way we're not wasting materials. All right. Take that down. Oop. All right. Get a few more decorations down. All right. All right. Let's see. We have been going about 35 minutes. Let's see what else. So we got the modular frame in. I wanted to get probably I'm going to have to put coal power in over here into the network just to add that in, and I think we're going to end up doing that in the next episode. But in order to get that coal power in, I think I've got to be able to bring coal over, and I need to have a place for the tractor to drive down and deliver the fuel. Although I'm going to have to think about this. I could put the transfer station in over here and then run conveyors off somewhere over here, and then I could set up coal powered down there. But I got to think about that. There's another place I could do it over on the other side, which I could tie that into the power grid, and then that will produce obviously the excess needed power that I have. But if we look at our max consumption would be 395, which would be all the way up to here. And right now we've got a capacity of 240 megawatts. So, and then right now we're only using that production right now. So, we're pretty good with everything backed up. But again, I'm going to have to do some more work around here. Well, that's not as much as I wanted to get done today, but we did get the modular framework in. And I think if we look at our codex parts, there is this versatile framework is going to take modular frames. So that's why we had to get that in so we could start producing a bunch of these. Now, I've got a plan on where I'm going to put my steel production in, and that's over on the other side where we found the coal. In order to produce steel ingots, you have to have iron ore and coal. And we have both of that over in that other area over there. We'll have to run the coal up the hill, but I wanted to get that done as well. So that'll be for the next episode. All right, I can't think of anything else. Let me just take a look over here, see if there was something that I had uncovered. I think there was something. I know what I wanted to show you. So I had run across if we go in over to our megafauna, I had finally come across the stinger, and I was able to do the stinger research. And the main reason I wanted to get that done while I was doing the FICSIT stuff was it gave me the alien protein on all of these. But I was also able to then at that point, I was able to open this up, and that gave me the biomass blueprint out of alien protein. And if we go into here, let's see if we've got one. I don't have any. Let me see. Do I have any over here? Or did I use it all? You know what? I think I know where I can get a couple. We better do this first, though. Put that in there. And we're going to run over here and get a couple of alien carcasses. They should be out here pretty readily able to find. I think I know where they're at. We run down over here. I'll show you why this is important. The sooner you can get that, because you're collecting all these leaves and stuff, and that's great. But this alien... Oh, there should... Oh, there they are. There's a couple of hogs. All right, come on, boys. And while we're at it... All right, he's out of the way. Yeah, come on. Come on, come on. All right. That's that. We can grab that while we're here. There's usually another one. Let's see if there is another one around here. Well, it looks like only two. But let's go ahead and grab this slug while we're at it. Blue power slug. Because I think that's going to also give us the ability to do some research. Alright, so we've got that. The protein out of the alien gives you a tremendous amount of biomass. So just in collecting those two items, we're going to be able to produce the alien protein, which in turn then we can utilize it for biomass. And you'll see how much that will generate. And you'll also get to see why I put a storage unit in between my constructors to produce the biomass, or the solid biomass. So if we come over here, we have hog protein. We can create 2 of those. So now, if you see, that was just 2 of those hog mass. So this is going to create 200 of the biomass. So that's, and then we can bring that over here and throw this into here. Where to go? Right there. And so you could create a whole lot of biomass just from that little bit of alien protein. All right, now let's check out this blue slug. Let's see if that will give us some ability to, let's see, scannable object, power shard. Oh, I guess I already did the blue slug. All right, well, we're going to save that. I think we'll be able to use that for something else. So we'll do that at a later episode. So let's go ahead and put the blue slug in over here. Okay. Well, I think that's going to wrap things up for today. I'm going to do some more work offline here, starting to clean up some of this FICSIT stuff and get it out of the way so that we can continue on with building our production lines. Next episode, I want to get our steel production going, and so that's going to be over in that other area. Okay, well, all you pioneers, if you like this episode, please hit that thumbs up. It really will help out the episode, help out the video. And please subscribe. That'll really help the channel out. Okay, pioneers, keep those smooth production lines coming to keep Ada happy. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.